Nika said she pressing phone.
She's taking. There we go.
All right, we are back. Some small problem, but we rectified the mistake where we do everything clean. So we are back for the matchup, and thankfully the consoles didn't go off, so they are continuing from where they left off. Still 3-3. The game perfectly positioned for the second half. Hopefully they go into the second half at 3-3, so we can start things afresh. But maybe Monica has things differently shaped in her mind that time. The two ball can't beat through that defense, but faculty the first half. 6 goals in the first half. Like, is it poor defending we are seeing?
Nah, I think.
Or the attack is just too high powered.
The attack is overpowered.
The one or two defensive schemes I saw possibly wasn't the best, but you've got to also credit the way that both of the players have attacked. I think Monica has done that very well. She's been patient with the way she wants to attack. But for Raheem, every single time he gets into the box, he's bringing that array of skill moves that he's got to always bring to the fore and then always cause trouble for Monica, which she hasn't quite been able to deal with so far. But there's still a lot of time to go on Ultimate Battle. If you just joined the restream, we are just going from where we left off at 3-3. That time Ronaldinho tried to bully his way through. Raheem almost getting his way back. Solot, that was excellent turning. Just couldn't find the finishes. But these are the positive signs we see that Raheem has got it in attack. Very, very calm and composed. Almost paid off for him again. Alexander Solot. That guy, I mean, he's just got everything. The height to deal with the new meta. He's got speed. He's also a 5-star skill, I'm hearing. He's just so good to use. Speaking of the devil, here he comes again. Ball to hero. That time, Raheem almost beating the defense with that one. And Monica's got to be careful. When the waves of pressure come at you, if you're able to deal with that pressure, I think EA rewards you sometimes when you do that. And for these two teams, it's been very, very interesting to see how they line up. For Raheem's team, he's got Vasquez, Lucas Vasquez at right back. He's got Araujo and Maldini as the centre-back partnership. And he's got the ever-present Havertz. Well, that time the defense couldn't do anything to stop that one. Monica gets her lead back. And how good has this guy been? Stoichkov, he's been everywhere. That time, the simple passing to him, he's got 5-star weak foot. And at that time, the defense just couldn't hold their ground. And Monica up by 4-3. Wow. When you've got a striker with 5-star weak foot, how important is it for you to have someone like that? And what difference does it make in your attack?
As soon as you get into the box, just do a skill move.
Just one skill move to create space.
Yeah. So it will confuse your opponent.
And when they are confused, it just causes too many problems for them. And you feel like strikers like Stoichkov will get 5-star skill, a 5-star weak foot. Would you prefer a striker who has 5-star skill move, 4-star weak foot, or a striker that has got 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill move?
5-star skill move, 4-star weak foot.
Now you're siding with a skill move.
Yeah.
Now you're siding with a skill move. Nah. Honestly, I think 5-star weak foot just does it for me. I don't know if it's because I've got Smith as my striker, but let me know in the chat. 5-star skill move striker with a 4-star weak foot, or 5-star weak foot with a 4-star skill move as your number 9. Let me know in the chat who you think you should have. And for both of these players, they've actually got a 5-5 player, 5-star skill move, 5-star weak foot in Alexander Solot. For Raheem, subtle finish on the goalkeeper, equal to the task, gets a corner out of it, pushing the pace and pushing the pressure now, looking to grab the equalizer. Cross comes in. We definitely see a lot of these crosses now with how FC24 pans out. But Monica deals with it. Zaya Emery, brilliant through ball to find Atenea, another interesting team of the season item. She's quick, not the tallest, so you can't cross the balls into her. But she's so quick. Agility is her strength. And speaking of agility, Ronaldinho, they're trying to be as agile as he can. Monica almost breaking through that defense as Raheem will come away with it. We are hitting the 70th minute mark. Brilliant pass. This could be the opportunity for him to grab the equalizer. Decides to cut it back into Solot. I don't know if that was possibly the best option for him, but fortunately for him, it bounces straight right back. That time the cut back. Goalkeeper again with another equally good save. FC24, I've always said, is all about angles. And that angle with Lucas Vasquez that you could always see was favorable. That's a favorable chance for him. Kai Havertz all the way from left back. Is he not your favorite left back in game, Havertz?
No.
Hey, who's your favorite? Because he's definitely one of the top.
Some people will say I'm crazy, but like Matson, fantasy Matson.
Matson. Is he tall enough to deal with the crosses?
He's not tall. But he has the how do you call it? Anticipate play style and a jockey play style. So like I'm cool with him.
If you're not familiar with what faculty just said about play styles, it's a new feature that was introduced in this year's iteration of the Esports series FC24 that just allows players to do stuff, incredible stuff. I mean, when you've got the technical dribbling play style like Ronaldinho has, you're a great dribbler and he's wonderful with high pressing. Monica rewarded with all the pressing from the front. Zaire Emery, the man to bank it home. And well, we are not going anywhere. Goals galore everywhere, high pressure stuff. Ronaldinho wins it back and she's rewarded heavily. And for the question I was asking about earlier, 5-star weak foot, game analyst also says he liked 5-star weak foot with a 4-star skill move. I agree with you, but faculty disagrees. Marcel also says 5-star weak foot. And Stormy also says 5-star weak foot all day. It's key. I know the skill moves are good, but come on. 4-star skill move, you could actually do it. Like a cricketer, you could do both a hero, you could do a normal borrow as well. You'd be lacking elastico and reverse elastico and possibly Magidi spring cancel. But if you've got that 5-star weak foot, it just adds that extra layer of pressure. And well, speaking of pressure, Monica almost getting another goal, and that would have been heavy pressure in for Raheem as we are down to the last 7 minutes in game. Go pass into Solot, opening up the defense. Back and forth, here we go. As expected, 10 goals thriller already. 5 minutes to go. Faculty, if you are in either of GamerGirlNica's shoes or Raheem's shoes, are you going for it or you are playing for extra time?
Oh, I'll go for it.
Throw everything in the bag.
Yeah.
Throw everything away. Throw caution to the wind. And maybe that's what Monica is also thinking about. As Stoichkov will get the 10. Just can't beat the defender on that side. And possibly Raheem might have the final attack of this game. Ronaldinho, Solot building something strongly here. Raheem, as he picks the best possible options for the passes. Solot again. This could be something special. Well, that's the way to do it. Leave it late and make it great. Raheem with the lead, with possibly one of the last kicks to go. That was composure at its best. Because faculty, I know, in the last minute situations, it's not easy to pull things like this off.
Yeah. You see, you forget. You see, if the player gets agility, he good. You see, get composure, then everything. You the bomb. Yeah.
Raheem, yes, making the noise, saying it's all him right now. With just a minute to go, gets possibly the winner in this game. What does Monica have something to say about it? Just 2 minutes of added time to go. She's got to go now. It has to be perfect. She loses it out cheaply. As Raheem will play this one out and grab possibly a big win in game one. Well, what a turn of events. Monica looked like she was going to run away with it. Raheem with 2 late goals seals the victory and he gets the win in game one. But remember, this is Ultimate Battle. You don't just win one game and you're crowned the winner. It's best of 5 series. We'll go for possibly our first break of the day and we'll see if Monica has got the response in her. Stay tuned.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters.
Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat. You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's go crazy.
Game 2 is on the horizon and it's very, very key. If you are familiar on Ultimate Battle, Game 2 just usually decides everything. Because at this point, if Raheem gets the win in Game 2, he's on the verge of completing the sweep, which is, of course, 3 games in a row. But if Monica gets Game 2, we are leveled at 1-1, and momentum is in their side. Let me know in the chat who you think is winning, and Game 2 is crucial because prediction lines are open. Predict who you think is going to win, and we want correct score and correct score only. If Monica is going to win by 2-0, tell me Monica 2, Raheem 0. If Raheem is going to win by 1-0, tell me Raheem 1, Monica 0. Let me know in the chat before the 15th in-game minute mark. Let me know who you think is winning predictions, and you could stand a chance of winning 20 Ghana cedis from Ultimate Battle. Prediction lines are open. Speaking of correct score, Ultimate Battle is brought to you by Game Analyst. If you are looking for your sure odds to make some cool cash, go to Game Analyst on all social media. He'll help you. It's also brought to you by PlayProvince, which of course these two players represent. The VGA Esports show, which covers esports media and esports stuff in the whole of the country and beyond. And we've got Brian the Beast Gaming, Ubeb, Letty Arts, the #1 gaming developer from Africa, and the Esports Association of Ghana, proudly bringing you this ultimate battle between Raheem and Monica here today. Poteas dancing in the area for Raheem. Remember that Raheem did score first in that earlier game. He starts this one the same way as well. Well, he's cooking and you feel like he's getting into the groove. Faculty, you look closely at how Raheem is playing the game right now. Just the skill moves in the box. How composed do you have to be able to pull this stuff off?
Oh, when you have a 5-star killer in the box, just think of
Putelas.
R9. Just think of any skill move. Yeah.
And you can pull it off.
Yeah.
I mean, Alexia Puteas, if you're not familiar with her card, either be a team of the season. There's this green card I've got. I think it's 92 rated. She's just amazing. Like, even at this point in the game, she's very, very good.
That's the winter
wild card, exactly. Winter wild card. Get your predictions in. I've already seen a few of them. When the 15th in-game minute mark strikes, all the rest of the predictions, all the others, will be rendered invalid, as Raheem already starts this game with a goal. I'm sure for those who said Monica was going to win this one by clean sheet, they'll have to start changing them. But there's a long way to go. And Monica has still got a lifeline in this game. Ronaldinho stopped in his tracks. Now we are seeing the shape of that defense from Raheem. Be as compact as you can be. And he's doing that very, very well. And that's just transitioning into barrage of attacks from him. Solid. Go pass into De Bruyne. This got 12 danger again. What a brilliant ballroom move. And he almost got another goal out of that one. Kevin De Bruyne in that situation. I've got someone who's asked me this. His team of the season card and his team of the year card. Which one do you prefer?
Oh, I'll prefer the team of the year card.
Team of the year, because you feel like he's got extra play styles.
Extra play styles, yeah.
We've got to cross check that one and see, because De Bruyne, he's just amazing. Oh, Kai Havertz almost getting another one in, but Monica's defense standing strong. Now let me read the predictions that are valid. Untitled says Monica is going to win this one by 5-3. I'm not going to blame him at all. If you predict a high-scoring game, we did see an 11-goal thriller in game 1. Faculty says Raheem going to win 5-4. Nanako just says Raheem 3, Monica 1. Finally, Marcel also backing Raheem to win by 4-2. With just 20 minutes gone, Raheem has dominated in the first 20 minutes. He's created majority of the chances. He's also got the goal to show for all his efforts in front of the box. And you just feel like he might have another goal anytime soon, because Monica hasn't just been able to to put her imprint on this game and play like the Monica that we know she can play as. Maldini went at the back for him. Araujo. Putellas in the midfield. I've been raving about her card throughout the whole of FC24, and I'll keep raving about that card till the game ends. She's just spectacular, and you've got to try your hands on her if you've not been able to enjoy that cross comes in. Thierry Henry trying to bully through and then win that header, but the defense staying true to itself and winning the ball back as Monica will take it the other way around with Stoichkov, looking for the options. She splits the defense very well. That's it. What a strike. Immediately that ball got to Ronaldinho. I actually thought she was going to take another touch, but didn't hesitate at all. We're level pegging again. That's the way this game has gone. But Raheem maybe has different ideas. Tristan and Tene in the area. Ronaldinho, just look how he's going. He's Brazilian, all right. We are seeing a lot of Joga Bonito from Ronaldinho as Raheem that time couldn't make it count. But the offense has been sizzling. He's got everything. I mean, close touch dribbling. He's got controlled dribbling. He's got the skill moves to spice things up in front of goal. And I must say, Raheem is deadly when he gets into that box. And Monica still possibly hasn't found a way to deal with it yet. But she's got some positives to take out from game one, even though she lost. She did score goals. And that means Raheem's defense is also vulnerable at a point. And I kind of feel like if she leans towards that end, we could see a different result in game two. Good pressure coming from the defensive area. But faculty now, Kai Havertz was released into an SBC like a month ago, and almost everybody did it. But I've heard split opinions on this. Some people say that they play him for central midfield. Some people they play him for left back. Where would the preferred position be for you?
I'll say left back.
Left back.
Why did the gameplay come? Then just they lob the ball and things. So for left back be good. Yeah.
But don't you think that in midfield as well, like defensive midfield, when they also cross the ball in the middle of the area, he could also draw back and help the defenders?
More times people they attack from wings. So for midfield, I'm not sure if
you have that kind of impact. And I mean, Kai Havertz has just been amazing so far. I've had him in my team as well. If everybody's using him, why not me as well? And he's just causing danger. I've already seen him in Raheem's team be stable at the back for him. And as the results still leveled at 1-1, heading into halftime of this one, it's been calmer than the first game. First game, we did see a lot of goals in the first half. This one, just 1-1, as Raheem will possibly take the final attack of our first half. Hansen, grade 10, looking for the cover positions. What a block from the defender. That's crucial blocks at the back to prevent Raheem from getting the lead going into halftime. Wow. The intensity of this one definitely through the roof. And you feel like there's just more goals coming. More goals might just come in this one because we've seen different ways of attacks. Now, faculty, one could definitely ask. We know the meta now is crossing, but if crossing has been stopped, is there another way of attacking that you'd advise that if someone doesn't know how to do, he should probably get in his ass now? Because if you only say you go crossing and you could create chances of the crosses, is there another way, like a plan B, that you could advise someone to possibly learn in the game?
Yeah, ball line attack day. You just go use your wings, you catch the box inside, then just extra pass.
Very, very key. It still works though. I mean, at the start of the game, it was one of the meta ways of scoring. Getting to the byline, and then finding the extra pass. Now it's been nerfed a bit. Oh my word. That's the way to split the defense open. Monica gets right back in the game. This time, Atenea with the goal. Well. We did speak of how direct she could be that time. Didn't think about too many things. The driven pass into Atenea. And of course, when we've got a team of the season item like her card, she'll always be deadly in front of goal. 2-1. As the PlayProvince Queen will now lead in this one. But how many times have we seen Raheem behind by a goal and then gets his goal back? We've seen it numerous times in game one. So Monica surely has to be careful of what Raheem can do. Speaking about these two esports athletes in the country, it's always graceful to watch them do their thing. Well, Zaire Emery's card, everybody has been raving about this one, that he can play on both sides of the pitch, on defense and on attack. And we could have seen a great attacking display from him. Company, possibly not the best of players to have in that area. Now, speaking of these two esports athletes, for Monica, if you're into esports in Ghana and you've probably not heard GamerGirlNica or a Monica, like, you've probably been living under a rock if you are into esports in the country, because she's been everywhere. Like, she's done it all. She's traveled abroad now with esports. She joined the Valorant team, so she's versatile as well. She doesn't only play FC. Could possibly even see her maybe try eFootball as well, because she's that good of a female player. She's the most dominant when it comes to FC action in the country for the females. She's got the most titles out of all of them. And every single time you possibly hear her talk about esports or how her journey is, you just feel like it's motivational to other girls in the sport. And we hope that they view this as a big motivation for them. Speaking of motivation, a goal could do motivation now for Raheem. As sleek as you'd like it, he was in the area, and when we spoke about getting to the byline, we see an example of that. But when you get to the byline, sometimes the defense can be so choked. What do you have to do to be able to open the space up?
Just give a driven pass.
And wait, what's that difference between the driven pass and possibly like a normal X pass? What's the difference between that one in the box for you to be able to maybe utilize it?
The driven pass has a little bit of speed in it, yeah, but the normal pass doesn't go like
it can be slow, yeah. And then the defenders can just probably read it. And come to think of it, the driven pass, because it's so difficult to handle, when the defenders are in position and the driven pass comes in, you can sometimes get them confused. The ball will be like everywhere, and you could possibly make a good chance out of it.
And even sometimes the ball will hit and come back to your opponent again.
Wow. Monica at this point looks like every single time she attacks, she is going to score. Well, and that's the way to do it. We've spoken about the essence of the ball roll, creating the space and making it count. 3-2. Ronaldinho this time around. We did tell you guys that there's going to be more goals in this one already. 5 goals with 20 minutes to go. Let me check the predictions. If some people in my prediction they play Anna. Solot into Thierry Henry. Raheem on the 10. Could he possibly get the equalizer? What a brilliant tackle. That's the way to do it. I mean, that's the hero item, Vincent Kompany at the back. Very, very solid card. Paired with Rudiger. That's not a bad pair at all. And they've been solid at the back. They're holding Raheem to 2 goals with about 15 minutes to go. That's improvement on the defense on Monica's side of things. Araujo, go pass into De Bruyne. Maybe I've jinxed things on the defense a bit for Monica, but look how she's kept that ship extremely well as Kamavinga will win it back. And on the counter, over the top, and the defense will get there. Maldini with a huge block. Rob, when you say 2 people in my prediction cast. All right, so Untitled predicted that Monica was going to win this one by 5-3, which is still possible, but we'll have to see a lot of goals within the last 10 minutes. Faculty says Raheem is going to win by 5-4. Oh, that has to be like an outrageous comeback if that one happens, which he actually did in the last few minutes of game 1. So it's still possible. We'll keep our fingers crossed. Nana Kojo predicted that Raheem was going to score 3-1. Nana Kojo, have you heard of GamerGirlNica? She's not going to score 1 goal and relax. She's got 3 in this game, so your prediction cast. Marcel also said Raheem 4, Monica 2. He cast as well. So we've got like 2 or 3 predictions that are still running but look difficult to come to pass as Monica still holds on to a 1-goal lead. Well, about 6 minutes to go. These are crucial times now. If a goal goes in, now for sure, now we are done here. That was the opportunity for her. Got around the goalkeeper, and I think she was caught between 2 minds. 1v1 with the goalkeeper. Just make it as easy as you can, and she could be punished. What a brilliant save. That's why you've got the likes of Petacek in goal. Big save to keep the scoreline at 3-2. Chance still not gone here for Raheem. He could salvage something from this game. Ronaldinho, extra pass with a lot of bodies at the back. Under huge pressure from Monica. Works it very well into Solot. Trying to get the angle for the shot away. But that's brilliant defending. Solot again on the 10. What a step in. Wow. That's excellent defending from Monica. And she could well maybe walk away with this win. 1 minute of other time to go. Possibly time management now from GamerGirlNica. And she seals it. Big win. Huge win as the series is all tied up. All those who were saying sweep, it cast. 3 goals to 2 in favor of Monica with an excellent comeback. And she wins this one and ties up the series. Stay tuned. We find out how proceedings in game 3 go. Don't go anywhere. We'll take a quick word from the sponsors.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Possibilities. Surrounded by supporters.
Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's go crazy.
All right, we are back for game 3, and what a pivotal win in game 2 that one was for Monica. If you just joined the stream, this is Ultimate Battle, our best of 5 series between 2 PlayProvince esports athletes. Monica for the PlayProvince Queens, and Raheem Jr., part of the NBA 2K team for PlayProvince as well, and the series is tied at 1-1. If this is your first time on Ultimate Battle, when we are playing an FC24, it's always a best of 5 series. So players can have ample time to be able to make their mistakes, correct them, and possibly win games. And that's how things have already gone for Monica. She made those mistakes in game 1, but look how composed she was in game 2 to get the win. But maybe Raheem possibly has some correcting to do as well as he's looking to start this game in the best possible way. We have seen him start very well in the first 2 games though. First game he did score first, second game he did that as well. Even though he wasn't able to propel him to a win, I think it's key for him to start very, very well, because you kind of feel like Monica has gotten into her groove. Over the top into Athenia, that's the only reason why I don't like playing short wingers. Unable to win those headers like those can cause a lot of problems. What a tackle. And she could be in trouble. Oh, that's no card issued. Wow, I actually thought there could have possibly been a yellow card in there. Prediction lines are open till the 15th in game in the mark. Your predictions are valid. Oh, what a move. I mean, ball to hero actually finding the space, and he smashes it in. And like we said, that one, if you go court safe, it'll be 1.2 odds or 1.02. Raheem to score first. It's sure now. He's now gotten that first goal again. And we are back where we started with Raheem up by a 0-0. And Monica almost seems fired up every single time Raheem scores. And almost getting the equalizer back in this one. If you are still on the stream and you're enjoying this action from Ultimate Battle, what are you waiting for? Kindly smash that like button. Kindly subscribe to the channel. We do this every weekend, whether on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We've got you covered. And Monica has got you covered with the goals too. And this one for sure has got you covered. Stoichkov, the man again. Wow. At this point, he looks unstoppable. He's one of the lone items that Monica is using. But he's crazy. So good, that football day icon item. And he's just been a thorn in Raheem's flesh at this point. We are back level at 1-1. Just where we started. Deja vu, it kind of feels like in this game. And there's still a lot of FC action to be played. Ronaldinho played through by Vieira. That time, I think it's Henry actually. That time, just can't find the open space. Now, let me brief you about how their squads are looking like, because it's very interesting. Very, very interesting with how both of them have lined up. For Raheem, obviously, he's using two bulky strikers up top. Thierry Henry and Alexander Sørloth. Personally, I don't like the pairing, honestly, because I feel like Thierry Henry, agility-wise, is very, very low. And for Sørloth as well, he's also the bulky type. Would you also pair those two, like those two tall strikers? Because I like one quick step guy, maybe like a Johan Cruyff, and I pair it up with the height of Sørloth. Or you like the two bulky strikers?
Oh no. Like what you said, what you just said right now, yeah.
And you can tell he's also playing a two-top at that point. So it's a mix of Sørloth and then Thierry Henry. It has worked for him because Sørloth is 5-star skill moves. So maybe you can still have those moves that you want. But I do really want agile players to kind of balance my game out. But that's Raheem's team, and it is working for him. So who are we to question it? He's got the ever skillful Ronaldinho also in his team. That time, just dribbling out of play. And the midfield is where I think it gets all interesting for Raheem. He's playing Putellas and Kevin De Bruyne in the heart of midfield. When you look at these two midfielders, none of them have got like excellent defensive street. Do you advise players to do that? Because for me, I'd like possibly like a Jude Bellingham or a Vieira to balance it out with Alexia Putellas, or you like the attacking side of Putellas and then Kevin De Bruyne as a pair.
Oh no, it's supposed to be balanced. One DM, one CM. Yeah, that's it.
And look, I'm not here to possibly say that Raheem's team isn't composed well. But the way he's using the team, it kind of feels like it is composed well. He hasn't got too many defensive-minded people in and around that midfield area, but it's always working for him. Oh, yes, of course, it's working. And it's that midfield transition into attack that's got him another goal here. This time, Caroline Graham-Hansen. She's been everywhere in FC24. If you've not heard of this card before, then you've possibly not been playing. You've not been playing rivals. You've not been playing champs. You've not even been playing squad battles at this point. Because Hansen, she's been great. She's been great to watch. She's been great to use. Stoichkov again at that time couldn't work out the magic. But wow. Raheem up by 2-1 in this one. He needs the win in game 3. Very, very important game this one can be, as you come again with it on the attack. Has the option, decides to go to another move. We did pay dividends in another attack from the ball to hero. On that occasion, though, the defense up to the task. Maldini into Ronaldinho. So for Raheem, he's playing Ronaldinho and Graham Hansen as the wingers. And for left back, of course, Kai Havertz is in there. Maldini, we've got Ronald Araujo, the card which I haven't really seen the reviews about in the La Liga team of the season. And finally, he's got Lucas Vazquez, who I think actually got a goal in the second game. And finally, Alisson in goal. Goalkeepers are always up for discussion because they can be your hero and they can also be your nightmare. I mean, Alisson, if you look at last year, FIFA 23, goalkeepers were sometimes trash. But I think this year, goalkeepers are okay. What will be your preferred goalkeeping choice?
Petr Cech.
Petr Cech. If Petr Cech is number 1, who's your number 2?
Alisson.
And who's possibly your number 3?
My number three will be Donnarumma.
I'm so surprised I didn't hear Van der Sar this year. Because last year, Van der Sar was actually OP. Like, very, very good. Like, very, very good. Like, extremely good. But this year, maybe he's been nerfed a bit. I see another interesting comment from Jeff Buddy. Says, Raheem wastes too much time with the dribbling in the box. He should watch ahead after Nica makes her player stretch their leg. Then he moves forward and shoots or just shoots from there. Well, that's some insight from Jeff. And Raheem has definitely heard me reading the comments. We'll see if he takes heed to the advice as we go into the second half of Game 3 with Raheem up by 2-1 and possibly looking to add a third here. Elastico into the Finnish goalkeeper. Parries that one away. Corner comes out of it. We haven't seen too many direct corners as well. With the new meta in the game, I was expecting a lot of direct corners, but he plays it short and he loses out as Monica will come on the counter. Atenia over the top to Ronaldinho, and that's where you like the pace of Havertz. Tall, can deal with aerial balls, and he's also quick to deal with the pacey players as well. Going toe-to-toe with the likes of Ronaldinho. It's just amazing to have that trait in. Kai Havertz at left back. Odegaard for Ronaldinho again. Over the top into Atenia. Havertz every single time. He is there. Can Martin do this? Can Martin do what Havertz is doing? Because he's also got the strength to bully his way to. Can Martin do that?
Oh, Martin can do it, but like when one-on-one, no long balls. Oh, nah, Martin is sick.
Interesting. I mean, those in the chat, who's your favorite left back in the game? I always point towards Kai Havertz because even when they did release the Winter Wildcard left back version, I was still using him and he was still impressive. So for the loyal Kai Havertz people, we stayed very, very loyal as well. Potas. Sorlot for Nica. Down by 2-1 to this one. 2-1 in this one. As Raheem will come on the attack. Just loses out cheaply. Golden opportunity for him to get a third. Goalkeeper got some hands to it. And it almost made it count. Cross comes in. Petacek will be there again. Oh, Stormy says he'd like Team of the Year, Theo Hernandez. That's not a bad choice at all.
Yeah.
That's definitely not a bad choice at all. Kamavinga hits that one hard as Monica possibly was looking to find her attackers with that pass, but it just goes astray. And with about, I think, 25 minutes to go, Monica hasn't played her best of games in this second half. We haven't seen too many chances created from her. Maybe credit to the defense of Raheem. He's been very calm. He's been organized and structured. That's the word we'll use. Organized and structured. I mean, we haven't seen too many spaces within that defense. And Monica has kind of struggled to break it down. Atenia. Ronaldinho, brilliant step overs. Stoichkov will get it. Odegaard gets the bounce and gets the finish. I've said every single time that SC24, luck has got to be on your side. It has got to be on your side. And you could say luck is on Nica's side, but that's where Esports will tell you it's in the game. It is definitely in the game, and she's utilized it. 2-2 now, back where we started. And I mean, every single time that Raheem scores, Monica is looking to equalize. Maybe we could possibly see another 3-2 scoreline ending this game. Ronaldinho with the best of pace. Nica looking for the options, trying to get more players into the equation. It was quite unfortunate that the step overs was stopped by Raheem as he also creates another chance of his own. Sorlot has a lot to do now with not too many players in support. Gets it back into Sorlot. Brilliant turn from Raheem. We've seen this so many times. It could create a lot of danger from him. Faculty, at this point, we say Raheem is over-dribbling a bit.
He's overdoing it. He's overdoing it.
We know that we do preach that Raheem is a good dribbler, but too much of everything is bad. Maybe too much of dribbling is just causing Raheem to be wasteful a bit because he's got himself in pole position sometimes. He just doesn't take the shot, and Nica will come away with it. Jeffrey Cow says all the way from Gambia. Charlie, shout out Jeffrey Cow. We appreciate the support. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, kindly do so. And I promise you, you won't regret it at all. We're an esports streaming platform from Ghana, and it's not the FC24 we do. We do a lot of things, and Solot could do a lot of things now for Raheem. We've seen him try to play a lock already. Could he utilize it? Into Hansen. Big moment here for him. Possibly the goal to get the winner. Brilliant stepping from the defender as Nika will come with it. Crucial moments to go with the final minutes of game 3. Remember, it's a best of 5 series and it's already tied at 1-1. Nika on the 10 with Ashley Cole. Cross comes in. Gets the hit to the ball on the
Go away.
Well, it's just offside though. It's just offside. Just offside with that one. 5 minutes to go. Both players have already had great chances to score from, but the scoreline still level. Kamavinga finding Odegaard. In moments like these, that's the pressure moments. That's when you're playing the game, you get most nervous because you don't want to commit too much in attack and give your opponent space, but he could also attack very well from this one. Big goal for Monica. Big goal for Monica. And you know what this reminds me of? Game 1. Exactly the same thing Raheem did to Monica. She's been able to do same as well. About 2 minutes to go. If you're in Raheem's head, you go for constant pressure.
All out.
All out attack. But do you prefer constant pressure or press after possession loss?
Constant pressure.
Like in these moments.
With 100. Everything 100.
Everything 100. Depth 100. I mean, at this point, he's going to throw everything at it as he's staring down the barrel of the feet. Henry, impressive control dribbling. Could he make good use of it? Goalkeeper will be there. Big save. Final chance of the game. It's got to be perfect, and the goalkeeper will come and claim. As Nika will claim a huge win. Remember, she did lose game 1, and now 2 straight wins on the bounce. That's the way to do it. What has changed for Monica in game 2?
I think now she's composed with her defense because she has noticed Ryan has been turning a lot in the box. Yeah.
well, the turning not working too much for Raheem as we'll go for another breaker word from the sponsors and we'll see what pans out in game 4. Remember that if Monica wins game 4, we could be in a lot of trouble. We'll go for game 4 right after the break. Stay tuned.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters.
Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's go crazy.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
I'm in the studio with over 6 people, and there's just one person shaking right now. He's in a lot of trouble. And if you are following Ultimate Battle on Instagram, when we posted this matchup, there was only one song we used. Catch one boy and slap him. He could be in trouble. But for game 4, it's crucial. Very, very crucial. Remember that if Monica wins game 4, she seals the deal and we crown her champion for this series. But if Raheem is able to tie it up, he forces a pivotal game 5. Crucial game 4. Faculty, any predictions? Do you think anything is going to change? Do you feel like Monica is going to grab the win, or you feel like Raheem might step up in this one?
I think Monica is going to win.
Faculty has got the backing of Monica. Who are you behind for this one? Prediction lines are open. So far, nobody they win their predictions. What's up? Tell me the correct score. If Monica is going to win 2-0, tell me Monica 2-0 in the chat. If Raheem is going to win 3-0, 3-1, tell me Raheem 3-1 in the chat. And you could stand a chance of winning our giveaways on stream. 20 Ghana CDs. Prediction lines are open now as Raheem will start off again strongly. This time, Petacek in goal. Wow. Faculty, you did say Petacek was the best.
Yeah.
Was the best keeper, and it seems like he's proving it here today. He's been tremendous in goal for Nika. At some point, even saving her, because he's been crucial. Big save to start things off, because Raheem was looking for his trademark first goal in the game, but he was stopped in his tracks. Kindly like the stream if you are on here. Kindly subscribe to the channel. If you're enjoying all the action, this is Ultimate Battle, where all the esports action goes down. You won't get this anywhere else. Raheem again on the 10. Ronaldinho on the byline, well defended. Now, for byline this year, and for the new updates that has come out, in fact, when the game did start fresh, byline was everybody's go-to move. But now you've got to be more smart with it, and you've got to have things in your locker that if you get to the byline, if you immediately play a normal pass, it's not going to work. So that's where Faculty did say driven pass. And I've noticed that if you also use the ball roll, it could narrow the angle for where the ball could get into your players in the box. So a ball roll is also key. Ball roll scoop to maybe just shift the angles for you as well. So there's a lot of key things that you could go with the byline now that could add more spice to your byline game. So just go in with control sprint dribbling, get it to the byline and passing. It's not working anymore, folks. And I think we've seen that a lot from Raheem in this game. When he gets to the byline, he's just not looking to pass the ball. We've seen an array of moves that he can go to and can always create space for him. Athenia can't get onto that one as it's kind of scrappy in the midfield. But I'm so impressed with how Monica did win game 3, because we did speak of how she was struggling in that first stint of the second half, because in those first 15 minutes it was Raheem all the way. He's just not been able to capitalize when the chances open, and this could be another chance open again. I mean, if there were wins awarded for scoring the first goal in every game, I think Raheem would have sealed the deal right now, because every single time he starts very, very well, but he's got to finish very, very well this time around, because this could be the deciding game for him. Remember, Nika leads by 2-1, and if he wins this one, it's done deal. But Raheem might have things on his mind, might have other things on his mind as well, because if he also gets a win, he forces a pivotal final crucial game 5. We'll see how it goes with the first 27 minutes gone. Stoichkov over the top into Cole. Well-timed pass as Monica is looking to get more guys into the action. That driven pass, that's very shocking. I actually thought it was going to be a normal X pass, but I mean, it's all about what you like to do and the patterns of play that you like. You've noticed that in this game, we're not seeing too much of the meta things, like crossing the ball into Alexander Solot and then, cheating the defenders out of it. Is it that the two players that are playing just don't like the meta, or it's just not their style of play? Because it's very shocking that we haven't seen too many crosses into Solot.
Me, I go talk, maybe they don't know do. So I see him. Yeah.
That could also be it, because I've seen so many scenarios where you could actually cross into Solot and then he'll knock it down for you. But both of the players so far just don't seem to go for it, especially Raheem, because he has actually got Alexander Solot in his side. But for Monica, you can tell that she's not the crossing merchant. Well, cross dash comes in for Solot, and he will always win it for you. He knocks it down very well into Rodri. Raheem looking to get a second to maybe cool things down a bit, but Monica's defense standing strong. As the bounce will come back to Raheem, the defense staying true to itself, being as compact as it can be. Well, I mean, Raheem in the fourth game has got to like throw everything he's got at this one. And I'm hearing word that there's been a switch up from Raheem. Right now, he's playing Nkunku in the attack, and Poteras is now on the bench. Interesting. Faculty, when you see a change like this, what comes to mind?
Nah, this change here, nah, Charlie. how you go bench
Poteras for Nkunku? But Nkunku is also team of the year, I think, honorable mentions on nominees. So it's not a bad change. And you kind of feel like Nkunku might be more attacking minded than Poteras, even though Poteras is 5'5". We've got to acknowledge that. But maybe that works for him. So far, it is working. With Nkunku added to the side, you feel like that just adds another extra boost as the first half will come to an end. Hey, Monica, I think someone made promises for you. Vespa says, Nika, don't forget my promise. Hey, promises they talk. I'm hearing Game Analyst also made a promise to Monica. So she's got a lot of things riding on this game. And she's got to possibly get the equalizer in this game. But Raheem says, not on my watch. Ronaldinho, all right. Big finish to get a 2-goal lead. And friendly reminder, every single time that Raheem has led by 2 goals or more, he usually wins the game. I'll take your mind back to game 1 when he did that. He did win the game. And could this be a sign of good things to come? Look at him go over the top into Solot with a shot away. I mean, he's cooking on all ends now. He's cooking definitely on all ends now. It seems like we've awoken the beast in Raheem.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff going on now as Raheem doesn't want to go out like this. The game right now is showing signs of someone who's desperate enough to get the win, and he's playing brilliantly so far. So a lot again. This could be the 4th.
Really on your way.
Raheem, all right. He's back in his groove. He's looking unstoppable. He's looking like every single time he goes in front, he's not going to be stopped. Raheem up by 4-0. Faculty, is there any way back for Monica?
Oh, nah. Game over. Game over.
Wow. It will take something miraculous. It will take something outrageous for Monica to possibly even come back in this game. But you know what? One thing that it is on her side, definitely time. Because time has not been far spent at all. So that could be the start of something interesting while the goalkeeper saves. There's time on her side. I mean, there's about 30 minutes to go. And 30 minutes in the AFC is a long time. And she could possibly utilize that in her advantage. There comes Nkunku, the player who was brought into the side. And look at the effect of Nkunku. You are saying Nkunku no good. But see, he comes inside 4 goals. 4 strong goals. 4 goals that is in favor of Raheem. Possibly a 5-star performance. Looking for the penalty, but won't get it. Isaac Nantechi says, Raheem, you not get shame. Hey. Isaac, please. Raheem was down. He lost 2 straight games in a row. At this point, I don't think shame is anything on his mind. Because he needs the win and he needs it so badly. 4-0. 65 minutes gone. If you are in Monica's shoes or you are probably like one of the coaches in her ear, do you tell her, okay, this game is lost, and you play the whole game till it ends, but start thinking of how you win game 5? Is that what you probably be telling Monica if you were close to her?
Definitely, because 4-0 down. 70th minute. No, I don't think there's even a comeback.
Well, there might be something on the cards, but if Monica doesn't score to possibly like the 75th minute, I don't see anything coming. And with the way Raheem is just attacking, I feel like he's not even done yet with this scoring. Hey, there's another promising for Nica. Gaming Convict says Nica wins this. Makes you send Momo. As in, if she wins this game, hey, that could be interesting. Monica surely head. We'll see if it's possible because the way Raheem is attacking and defending at this point, it's looking difficult, very, very difficult. She'll get the cross in. Ronaldinho can't win the header, but she's still relentless on the attack and looking for a way back in this game. Crossfield coming from Odegaard. Goalkeeper can't get there, and Raheem will get a goal kick out of this one. I'm hearing that a lot of people in my prediction cast, and I can't blame you. A lot of people went for both players to actually score, but the goals have kind of dried up a bit for Nica, and she's just struggling a bit to possibly get it. Well, that's the 5th goal. The man of the moment, Christopher Nkunku. And at this point, we are now very, very careful of how we'll be listening to faculty's advice, because he advised that Nkunku was a bad choice, and he's been the X factor. 5th goal, big goal, 5-star performance from Raheem. But let's cast our minds to the future a bit. Game 5. Now that Raheem has won by 5 goals to 0, this is the biggest scoreline of the series so far. You feel like momentum is in his favor to win game 5?
Oh, nah. Monica is still winning.
Oh, it seems like he's not done yet. He keeps saying it. That could have been the sit. The defense had to be very, very careful. But I just feel like momentum could have just shifted to Raheem's side, because winning by 5 goals to 0 in game 4, going into game 5, well, he did concede a penalty though, as Nica will possibly get a consolation. Stoichkov to possibly get another goal. Yes. Monica gets one back. We are in for a very, very long game 5. Wow. Kamik says she wins this. I'll send her 3K Momo now. I'm sorry, but the 3K Momo, they'll be like he cast. Israel Ahmed says, I'm convinced Raheem has a dribbling bonus in his contract. Hey. Well, there's the sit, all right. Alexander Solot again. I mean, you can't stop this guy from scoring. And earlier in the stream, I was speaking of Monica's greatness to the esports scene, and of course her contributions to the female division when it comes to esports. I mean, Raheem has also done his part as well. Last year, if you are familiar with NBA 2K23 and the eFIBA, with how things were going, he was part of the Ghana national team that competed in eFIBA season 2, and they did make Ghana proud. So he's also contributing. And this year, when eFIBA comes around, you should definitely stick around for what Raheem can do. But I mean, guys in the chat and guys around, with the way Raheem is playing, should we convince Raheem to possibly also venture into FC24 competitive waters? Because I think he's good enough to beat some players. Faculty, what do you think?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It surely is interesting, but he's definitely got FC24 in his genes, because he's definitely playing well. Maybe a 7th goal to crown it all. No, it is not going to come. Scoreline finishes at 6 goals to 1. The biggest scoreline of the day coming in. A big game for Raheem. He's done extremely well to just be miles apart from Nica in game 4, but that is not how we will end things. There is going to be a final decider. Last game, last show. Let's see who brings their A game to the last show. We'll be going for our last and possibly our final break. And the next game will decide who is going to be champion. So let me know in the chat who you think is going to win. Is Raheem going to be champion, or is Monica going to be champion? Stay tuned. There's more to come.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters.
Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's go crazy.
All right, final game, last show. I mean, you remember back in JHS or in primary, for those who went to school in Ghana, I don't know how things kind of go in abroad when you're schooling, but for last day, we call it our day, and we bring your best food, your best drink, your best dress. You know what? There are two sides of our day. When you bring your best food and everything and you chill, but there's also another side. But your parents will come and open your books. So we are now opening the book, and we are opening the book to see if Raheem has what it takes to grab game 5. As we'll start with this one, the kits have not changed. It's still all red for Monica, repping the Liverpool kids, the team that, of course, she so strongly supports, and she'll have to channel her inner Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool because they are last-minute merchants, and you've got to do it now. For Raheem, he's in the all-white. It's not a Real Madrid kit, but it signals that the Los Blancos spirit could be in there. We'll see how it goes for game 5. Well, the guys started well. In Kunku again, I mean, this guy is crazy. He's just so good. And he's opened the scoring. Raheem has one thing on his mind and one thing only: to win the series. And he started off again. Every single game, from game 1 to game 5, Raheem has scored first. I don't know if you're into sports betting, but this is the surest bet ever. Raheem to score first. He's done it again. In Kunku, on the 10. Great pass to Ronaldinho. There could be a second. Just too much power in the shot, but Raheem, you kind of feel like the confidence is now oozing. The momentum, everything is in his favor. And faculty, if you're familiar with EA Sports, which I know you are very, very strongly, if you get your chances, you have to take them because EA can punish you.
You have to utilize it, Charlie. If you don't utilize them, Charlie, the game will go back against you then.
Yeah. Could cause a lot of problems. Offside for Solot, and prediction ends there. Let me read how the predictions will come. Faculty is predicting 4-4. Hey, 4-4. That would be dramatic for a final game. Convict says 2-2 draw. Hey, a lot of guys say this one is going to be a draw. As a goal will come in, maybe guys have seen something I've not. A draw is there. Stoichkov. I mean, there's a battle of Stoichkov and possibly in Kunku. Kunku came into game 4. He's been a game changer. But the game changers, we've got one that has already been starting for the whole of the series. Stoichkov. He's been incredible on the 10. As Raheem will come again. That's the way to dance your way through it. Hansen with a big goal. For those who said Raheem was over dribbling, well, that's the way to dribble your way through. Maybe questionable defense from Nika, because I think the jockey wasn't possibly the best, but you've got to give Caesar what belongs to Caesar. And at this point, I mean, Caesar is cooking. Raheem. Stoichkov on the 10. Nika. trying to get the goal back, just can't get it. And for the predictions, Adam says Raheem 4, Nika 1. Brad Brony says Raheem 4, Nika 2. Untitled predicting that Nika win this one 4-2, as Raheem was trying to get another goal to come from that one. But Faculty, you've been involved in some high pressure games yourself, like in the final of a tournament, in a game 5 of an ultimate battle matchup. Game 5, like everything is balanced now. Are you the one to start things slow? Because that's how Nika started this game, and you kind of feel like Raheem has started the quicker, and he has actually done that in the first 5 games. Do you feel like Raheem's approach, starting quicker, gives him the edge over Nika in this series?
Yeah, I'm sure. Because Raheem is on hit right now. Because there are certain things he's doing. He wasn't doing it like
in the rest of the games.
Yeah.
He's definitely switched something up, and it's working in his favor. That's why he's got the 2-1 lead up until now. But there's still a lot of FC action to be played. If you are on here, this is Ultimate Battle. Kindly subscribe to the channel if you're into esports and gaming. If you're into video gaming and esports, subscribe to the channel. If you know someone who's into esports and gaming who's not currently watching this masterpiece here today, tell a friend to subscribe to the channel, and kindly leave a like on the stream as well. 33 minutes gone now. Solot for Raheem. Over the top into Hansen. This could be something special.
This what?
The third goal comes in. Raheem needed these goals, and he's getting them from all angles. The man that we expected the crosses to be coming into Solot, he's not playing the crosses. Gets a lofted pass into Hansen, and that's a big goal. 3-1. And the statistic shows that when Raheem is leading by 2 goals, he usually wins. So the numbers favor Raheem. All odds against GamerGirlNica. But you know what? One thing we know about Nika, she's been in an environment where a lot of people don't want her to win. Because she's been in tournaments where a lot of people know she's going to win. She's had a lot of things not go her way. And she's faced adversity. She's been able to come out of it. This is another pressure moment. Can she do it yet again? We've got about 50 minutes to find out if the female SC champion in Ghana can do that. She's staring down that 3-1 deficit right now with about 5 minutes to go in the first half. But she gets a goal now. That surely could make things interesting. That's an aggressive tackle from Raheem. We have been raving about how he's been good offensively. But defensively, he's been very sound and very solid at this point. Hansen, the pass into Nkunku. Very patient with the way he wants to build up Ronaldinho. So composed and looking for the best possible option there. He's just sizzling around. The Magidi spin cancel at this point. Last year, you kind of felt like Magidi spin cancel was a very good skill move. This year, I'll give it a thumbs up as well. Even though guys are not using it too many times now, boys and other girls also possibly like to refer to the step overs, possibly a borrow, scoop.
Control.
But the Magidi spin cancel is definitely something that you should try to learn. Let me get into the comments because I'm seeing interesting things. Safianu Baba says Raheem try while he learned the game. Gaming Convict is throwing a big challenge to Raheem. He says Raheem versus a male player next. That's what we want to see. Hey. Raheem say the beg. Now, another interesting comment from Safian Ubaba who says, Nika, Raheem is not shouting, no. Hey, Charlie. Catching strays everywhere. Second half, the final half to go in today's series. Raheem versus Monica tied at 2-2 with game 5 heavily in favor of Raheem as he's out by 3-1. 45 minutes to go. Has Monica still does she have something still left in the tank? Because the tank is looking dry right now as Ronaldinho will come away with it on the 10. Quick stop into the finesse. At this point, the attacks are just so strong from Raheem. Just look at how he does that one. The quick stop to base the defender and the simple finesse into the back post. Goalkeeper left helpless at that point. And a big goal. Okay says, how can I be a part of this challenge? All you need to do is follow Ultimate Battle on Instagram and then on X. And if you've got any player in mind that you want to play, you can just add us. Oh my word, what a belter of a finish. And that's why you keep the likes of Alexia Putellas in your team.
Yeah.
I think this one I can back you. Nkunku is not scoring that. Nkunku is not scoring that one at all. Raheem gets 5. Raheem gets 5. These last 2 games, hey, what has Raheem seen? Possibly we'll get a chance to speak to Raheem when he's down with the game, because we need to see what he's changed in the last 2 games. It's been incredible from him.
I can tell you she's better than most of them.
Nuba says, hey, every goal you don't celebrate. Hey, make you not celebrate. You know what? He was losing in the series at some point 2-1. So he definitely has to celebrate, because it hasn't been an easy matchup at all. Nika has definitely given him a run for his money. Hey, Prince Smart says, I'm sure Edwina will win against Raheem. Hey, that's another female challenge thrown at Raheem. Raheem says, now you guys want to line up all the girls for you. He says he'll score every single one of them. Sam K, Enter Stoichkov, who's been quiet in this game. Monica just hasn't been able to get into her groove. Hasn't been the best of performances yet. Down by 4 goals. And not looking too good. Solot with the fortunate bounce again. This guy, you can't do anything about him. I mean, it's getting away from Monica and it's not looking too good. That time, the fortunate bounce with Alexander Solot, and it's crazy. Faculty, you know what? From last year, FIFA 23 to FC 24, one thing that EA tried to do was try to stop a lot of these lucky bounces. But you kind of feel like as the game goes on, the lucky bounces are just going with the likes of Solot in attack. When a lucky bounce comes like that, what do you tell yourself to possibly get yourself back on track? Raheem, my way! Oh, no way! No way! That's filthy. He's on his game right now. We've seen some excellent goals today. We've seen a volley. We've seen excellent skill moves. But that could possibly be the best one, because the elastical was 2 bodies.
Raheem, why you do so? Score suspect.
Raheem is looking crazy. He's looking crazy right now. Ronaldinho, the man for the skill moves. And let's take another look at it. He gets the ball into Ronaldinho. The step into the elastical through 2 bodies. So that's the best goal of the day, all right. I mean, faculty, of all the goals that you've seen, which one is your favorite today?
Oh, this is my favorite.
But you know what? The volley from Putellas wasn't a bad one too as well.
But like elastical.
But yeah, Ronaldinho's goal, crazy. 65 minutes gone, 7 goals to 1. Wow. That's a heavy scoreline. That's a heavy scoreline. And you know what? Monica is wearing the Liverpool kits, but you know what this scoreline reminds me of? Liverpool doing this to Manchester United. This time, it's the other way around. Brazil versus Germany as well, where we got 7 goals from the Germans to the Brazilians. But this is top level stuff from Raheem. Oh, that's another goal of the series contender, Sam Kerr, with the overhead kick. A goal in for Nika, possibly a consolation. Or is there a way back with 5 goals for her to score? That doesn't look like it's possible at any time. But what an excellent series it has been. It's given us everything from drama to some excellent goalkeeping saves. Monica might have something to say about that. We could be in for some excellent drama. Stoichkov is there again. He says his goals has not dried up yet. Monica might have something to say about this. Well, we'll see the tactic that Raheem deploys now. because these are the last key 15 minutes in the game. Monica wins it back. At this point, every single attack of hers has got to be a big chance created. Speaking of attacks, here's one from Monica. Kamavinga, go pass into Zaire Emery. Stoichkov! If she had gotten a goal out of this one, she would have had everybody very, very nervous. The pass into Stoichkov, unfortunately offside. Ronaldinho. As Vasquez will win it back for her. De Bruyne, the pass into Ronaldinho. Over the top, Atenea will win it, but De Bruyne is there. Time not on her side, Monica. As at this point, Raheem, all he needs to do is just keep hold of the ball. Or maybe there's different things on his mind, looking to add possibly an 8th goal in this one. Poteas on the 10, defense does extremely well to win it back. Stoichkov running away with it. Monica looking for a goal to get there. The defender gets in the way, and now with possibly 9 minutes to go, it's got to be something miraculous as the tackle comes in. Monica possibly to score from a direct free kick. Things just not going in her way. But faculty, what we just saw in this series from game 1 to game 5, I think what we've seen is that Raheem's attack might just be too overpowered. But we've also got to give Monica credit because every single game, like, she's scoring a lot of goals. In game 1, she did get goals. Game 2, game 3, game 4, game 5. So both of these attacks have been very, very good. Does that really play into the notion that people have that FC24 is an attacking game? What's your thoughts on it? Is it a defensive game or an attacking game for you?
Definitely it's an attacking game because the defending is very hard, to be honest.
Attackers are just so overpowered at some point, and look at him do it again. I mean, Raheem just enjoying himself. If that goal had gone in, I'm sure that would have wiped away Ronaldinho's goal as the best goal. But Raheem surely now can say it's a done deal. Can just say he's finished this one up. As maybe Monica will possibly get a final goal in this one. Get the tackle and Monica will get a last-minute penalty, but it's not going to be enough. Stoichkov to possibly get a 4th. Yes, he will. And that is possibly going to be it. In an excellent series it has been from both of these players. It's been, first of all, an entertaining one. It's giving us everything. It's been very, very enjoyable to watch. But that's the final game right now. That's the final dagger for this one. Signed, sealed, delivered by Raheem. We'll go for a final break and don't go anywhere. We'll have a chance to speak to the champion, the man who just won the best of 5 series, Raheem. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned after this break. Raheem will be on the mic shortly.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters. Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's go crazy.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters.
Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
All right, that's the climax of it, and what an enjoyable series it was. Possibly one of the most entertaining in season 5. But I've got a champion here with me, Raheem. What's up?
Feeling better.
he said feeling better, but when you were down 2-1 in the series, what was going through your mind?
Yeah, I knew there was something wrong, but then we're little tweaks, some little tweaks.
Well, what tweak? The squad won off for the chat inside. What
you
tweak?
see, initially, I had no defensive midfielder. I was playing KDB and who?
I think Puteas.
Puteas, KDB, and what's the other guy?
I'm trying to remember who was in that midfield.
Yeah, but it wasn't a very defensively strong person. So I had to bring in Rodri. After that, I'll look at him. After that, were you scoring?
No. but the people also say maybe Nkunku was the difference.
Nah, Nkunku. The only reason why you think Nkunku was because I took him out. I took whoever was in his position out. That was
Puteas' position.
Exactly.
Okay. That makes sense. So that was the main tweak for Raheem.
Yeah.
But the last 2 games were incredible. I mean, first game, the fourth game 6.
Yeah.
Next game, I think 7 or 8.
She was too composed because of how my play style earlier. I think I was turning a bit too much, so she wasn't really stepping in when she had to. She was just waiting. She waited a lot, so I just took advantage of that. Get behind. Finish. And last, she was finished.
But after this game, I've seen the chat, like everybody saying, I want to play Raheem. I want to play Raheem.
She called me out. If you are calling me out, too fine, no problem.
Hey, so you don't mind taking anybody on?
We'll run it back, no problem.
We might see Raheem on Ultimate Battle anytime soon, but there's one place I want them to challenge you. Where your stronghold is.
Come on,
2K.
Come on. I'm calling anyone out. Come on. I'm calling anyone out.
He said anybody. He said no name. For those in the chat, if you want to play Raheem, just make sure you're following Ultimate Battle on Instagram and then on X, and just tag us in the post. I want to play Raheem Ultimate Battle. We'll set it up for you. No problems at all. Charlie,
thank you very much.
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
We'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. My name is Slimore, and we're out. We'll see you next week.
All right.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters.
Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's defeat.